Rock den Norden!
Introduction, Steelfox, Powermetal from Brazil.
Mein Rock den Norden! Ich habe hier heute den Daniel Camelo. I'm talking to Daniel Camelo today of the band Steelfox from Brazil. It's a power metal band, and this band came to life in 1997. 2003, they made their first EP, Bloody Dream, and people loved their music and they played a lot of concerts and festivals. But just when they were about to record their debut album, the guitar man Julio Alcindo fell ill, and the band waited for him to get well again, but then he died. He passed away in 2012. So they were searching for the fitting guitar player, and after 4 years, they took Matheus Damasceno into the band, and they recorded their debut album called Savagery on the German label STF Recording. Great reviews followed from Europe and from Japan. Radio stations around the globe started playing the music, and at that stage, Matheus left the band, and they took Thiago Reza. So the tour around the European continent was fixed for 2020, but now, as everybody knows, we had Corona, and it was postponed to 2021. And then, meanwhile, they recorded the next album, Red Snow, from which we will play a song afterwards. And now it looks that concerts and festivals this year will be canceled too. So Dan, tell us, what's the story behind the band name Steelfox?
That little white fox from the Arctic, a small animal, lives in the hostile conditions, walking on snow fields. This caught my attention.
What defines the music of Steelfox? What is your point where you can, what makes your music your music?
A mix, so, and many things have part of the Steelfox music. But the central point is that we can write about everything, all of us heard just about everything, heavy music, rock music, So we try to put those influences in our songs, So along with our own experience, and so we're writing about books, movies. Robson, the singer, he writes about his dreams, So the how deep your dreams must be, but we wrote about everything. So the first album, Savagery, we have songs of the first years of the band, So in the new album, we have songs that reflects the bands today, now, and all the guys participating in the compositions in this time, and in the records, the difference is about the record process.
Seen that you did it analog.
Yes, it's a very interesting experience for us, because in Brazil we not have the many producers with skills to work by this way, So
yeah, that's very interesting indeed. There are a lot of people who are trying now to record things analogically, because for instance, I saw it was another genre, but jazz, and they try to record in gramophone ways, and the singer has to sing in a kind of tube behind the band, and this is very interesting.
In this time, we challenged the amp face to face in a tape. this is a great
This is
record.
very beautiful. Just both covers of the album were made by Alcides Byrne. Why did you choose him?
Alcides is a great friend for over these years, and he has a very solid work with many bands from Europe and USA. Here in Brazil, he worked for Nervosa, Crisium, great band from Brazil. So the work to work with him so seems too easy for us, because the partnership with him so naturally, and he's a great guy.
I like that you have the same person, and I like that you put this emphasis on the artwork, because just also in this time, people start to value this very much more than before, because this is something you can see. It's art. It's a lot of soul in pictures, and I looked at the pictures of Alcides, and I found I can see what he's telling. It's very cool work he's doing. What will you do? I mean, it looks like that this year's tour is canceled too. It's a bit sad, because you would have started at a Big Gun Festival in Russia, and you would have had a lot of interesting places to play and a lot of interesting audiences too. What will you do now when you cannot do this tour?
Well, we're going to release an album, the new album now, in May. You know, so we still hoping to promote it, but the things are not easy these days. We know this, but if you ask me today, do you believe that that touring is possible in this year? I would say no. The things are still bad in the whole world, but we have 2 albums to promote them, and we want to play these albums alive. Of course, we have the new songs. The writing process never stops. We have new songs, but we will wait to have a good shows. Things turns better.
You walk step by step. You have to look each day what's going to happen now and next. You cannot, so you just decide with the flow. So
I hope that the things back to
normal someday.
Normally soon, but it's very difficult. But this is a hope. No?
Yeah, there are countries around the world which are already starting doing concerts again. So I'm beginning to hope too that it just will. I think when it goes back to normal, people will be celebrating like hell. It will be so cool then. I'm really looking forward to that time. What is it that keeps you going on making music? What is it that drives you?
The spirit is metal save lives. You know, metal saves life, rock and roll saves life. I think of the rock music, heavy music, as a big cycle of friends, and you know, so unbreakable. It's unbreakable. The technology help us to communicate with the people. It's not the same, of course, but you don't feel far from people.
Yeah.
So I put some music, grab a beer, an app to chat with friends. That we have for now. So we can never fall. We can never fall.
Yeah, this sounds very good, and I enjoy very much being able to talk to you to Brazil. If I would have traveled, I wouldn't have the opportunity now during COVID, and even if it would have been a very long flight. So it's very cool to be talking to you now. Hey, cool. Dog is barking. Brazilian dog.
Yes, I have 3 dogs.
Ooh.
One of them is very angry.
Oh, three steel dogs then. Ah, this is good. Cool. Yeah, it's a nice coloring then, and match it with your background right now. Yeah.
And,
Ooh.
uh,
Yeah, that's it looks absolutely like metal, and you can see the hand that was drawing it. Yeah, cool. Thanks. Cool. I say goodbye, rock it on. Keep on making good power metal music. Yoo-hoo-hoo!
Thank you for the opportunity. Hello, thank you. And stay healthy, stay metal, stay rock.
Yeah.